They say there are two kinds of people in this world. Those who find themselves, and those who create themselves. Are you looking for purpose, or deciding it for yourself? Will you plunge waiting for someone to catch you, or will you jump and build your wings on the way down? Seek a path, or carve a path. Wait for the future, or build it. What is a school but a set of walls waiting for greatness? And who are you but someone destined to achieve it? Here, between the street and the jungle, against time and tide, we push and pull just like the currents. Our ocean of dreams will meet the odds ahead and rise above it all.
Hafa and welcome to the University of Guam Calvo Fieldhouse on a Monday night. This is the inaugural night for the University of Guam Triton Athletics Varsity Men's Basketball League. And tonight we're going to have a live broadcast right here on PBS Guam. My name is Leo Primo, your play-by-play announcer for the game tonight. I got my color man, Fred Peters, with me on my right side. Hey, Fred.
It's great to be here, man. I'm ready to get
Are you ready to go?
And,
yeah. Well, we got a game tonight to broadcast. I believe it's going to be the first broadcast in a long time for men's basketball in Guam. And we got the University of Guam Tritons, and they're getting ready. They're warming up over there. And we also got a team called Team Wu-Tang, and we'll get familiar with them in a little bit later on. But if you're set to go, I'm ready to go. We're going to do
absolutely.
All right. And we'll talk more a little bit about this game. But at this time, we want to bring in the president of the University of Guam, and his name is Thomas Kreis, and he's with us right here at the broadcast booth. Welcome to the broadcast, and how are you feeling tonight, sir?
Yeah, excited. Great to have the broadcast for the first time here, so we're really excited to see this kind of coverage. So,
well, Dr. Kreis, just a little bit of a question off the court here. How has your stay on Guam been so far? We just talked a little bit before the game. I was very surprised to find out that you're from the U.S. Virgin Islands.
That's true. Yeah.
And so you have a lot of experience being in an environment like this.
That's true. That's true. Small islands have something special about them. That's
and
for sure.
We also talked about the fact that one of the former NBA players, star players, Tim Duncan, is from.
He's a great hero in the Virgin Islands, especially after the 2 Category 5 hurricanes they had in 2017. He was a terrific benefactor to the Virgin Islands, has made a big difference there.
All right. Well, Dr. Kreis, I want to just get from your side of the fence here. What do you think about the opening night here and the fact that we're getting this TV broadcast here of a live University of Guam Triton men's team?
Yeah, we're really glad to have this partnership. This is a great partnership between PBS and the University of Guam, and we're really pleased to see this kind of coverage, get more people engaged in our athletic program here, and more competition going on in Guam is really good for everybody. So,
I see that University of Guam has been really boosting up the program, especially in men's basketball in the last couple of years.
And we also restarted women's basketball for the first time in 20 years. We're excited about that.
Yeah. Well, what's going on in that area? Why are things happening the way they are?
Well, Doug Palmer, our athletic director, has really done a bunch of things here with our athletic program, really getting recreation and athletic teams going. He has ideas for the future that we're thinking about, baseball possibly, women's cross country is another possibility, so we're working on all kinds of things. We're also thinking about using this great space at the Calvo Fieldhouse for competition, so we have some conversations going with the Basketball Association. Athletics, recreation, intramurals, all those things really matter for students to have an experience that helps them feel like they belong, that feel like they're part of a team here at UOG. So it really helps our outcomes. It helps our students finish. It gives them a great sense of teamwork. They develop skills on the court and on the field that are really useful, really valuable in the work environment, teamwork, ability to communicate, to see a goal and to finish it. That kind of competitiveness is really important to the development of our really great graduates. We have over 18,000 graduates of the University of Guam in 67 years, and so the athletic programs have done a lot to make our graduates as great as they are.
So what you're saying then is this basically is a resurgence of the
It is really,
program.
yeah, right, yeah.
Because,
Doug
it was
Palmer's
very
really,
strong
yeah.
back in the
Yeah,
80s,
yeah.
and we had a lot of good programs going
Yeah.
on, but this is a resurgence.
Yeah.
And just one more thing before I let you go. The game's getting ready here to start here. Any background in the sport world with you?
So I went undergrad to the Air Force Academy, where
you read the Air Force
do
Academy,
a lot of
Colorado Springs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so intramurals are a big deal there if you're not an intercollegiate. I was an
Okay, all right.
intercollegiate debater, so that was what I did.
Is that
Intercollegiate,
right?
but I was an
debater.
intramural swimmer, water polo, and cross
Okay,
country. Those
okay.
are my three.
So you
things.
know
So,
all
yeah,
about
yeah,
team
yeah,
sports
yeah.
and how
That's
it
true,
works,
yeah.
and
That's very important.
how
yeah.
important it
Uh-huh.
is to an athlete, right?
It is, yeah.
The
And to a student too,
discipline.
it's really great to have an outlet, a competitive outlet, both not just for exercise, but just to have your mind cleared so that you're freed up to do the kind of heavy studying that you do. So it's important. It really is. It's the scholar athlete is really the ideal of university products. So yeah.
All right. Well, Dr. Christ, I want to thank you for sharing time and,
Thank you, Leo.
and coming
Yeah.
over tonight and
Yeah.
talking to us before this very first
Yeah, we're
broadcast.
excited about this. This is
yes,
great.
we're
Yeah.
getting ready to do the broadcast here, and we'll hopefully get you back here again and talk to
Okay,
you more
please
about
do, yeah.
what's going on here at the
Great.
University of Guam. Good
Yeah.
job.
Thank
we'll
you.
talk to you soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Biba UOG.
Biba UOG. All right, we are back here live again at the University of Guam Calvo Fieldhouse. This is the inaugural game for the Tritons Men's Basketball League. And we've got my color guy here, Fred. We just got through talking with Dr. Christ. Interesting background.
Oh, absolutely.
Virgin Islands.
I didn't realize that. I mean, I've never been to the Virgin Islands, but this has been home for me the last 25 years, and I would assume that they're maybe quite similar.
Fred, and I've known you for over the
Sure,
years.
sure.
We've had many conversations about your basketball background, and maybe at this time I can just bring in the fact that you do come from a big basketball background.
I grew up in Illinois. I
Yeah.
played 4 years
basketball,
of college
yeah.
basketball at Illinois College in Jacksonville, Illinois. And, back there, I mean, there's obviously the Chicago schools. I mean, I may be biased, but I think Chicago's probably one of the hotbeds for high school basketball.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, where I grew up at Illinois, Indiana, in that area, I mean, it seems like, everybody plays basketball.
Well, Fred, we've got the whole season ahead, and we can talk more about your background because you have a very interesting background, and not only that, you're also got your background with playing on the men's national baskall team back in '99, right here in this building.
Right here in this field house. I mean,
Right.
a lot of great memories.
Gold
from here,
medal
but
game.
I did play in the late '90s for Team Guam up through the early 2000s. But as far as from the playing side, I coached the national team 2005-06, and my primary job here is as a teacher at St. John's School and a basketball coach there. So we've certainly played on this floor, and I'm just excited to be here tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that I got you here because the game is just about ready to start here. We got the University of Guam Tritons, and we're not going to do a lineup here. We're going to get the game going because we're running just a little bit late. So the game is just about to start. We've got the Tritons in white, and then we got Team Wu-Tang in black. And let's talk a little bit about the University of Guam Triton lineup tonight. Let's take a look at their starting lineup. I believe we got the starting lineup.
I think it's over here.
It's right, I believe. Where is that? We had it. I think I can go right off memory here.
Yeah, I know number 8, Michael Kwan, is starting. There's Logan Hopkins out there.
Okay, Logan Hopkins is number
what is number 15
15.
up there? Yeah.
and Michael Kwan is number 8.
Number 8. He's
Got
Michael's
Brandon Seriano right here, number
Right.
17. He's starting, and number we got to take a look at that number right there. As we'll figure it out along the way. And then Team Wu-Tang, where are their numbers?
That's
we're
as
gonna
long
have
as I've
to
been playing. Some of them don't have numbers on their
well,
back.
we don't have numbers here.
So anytime you start a league like this, I mean, I would imagine their uniforms are on order. Things. Oh, there's a Logan from the corner already, man.
Okay, the game's just started here, and we already got the first shot. It's a shot right off the rim from Logan Hopkins. Team Wu-Tang got the ball right now, number 8, with a pull-up jumper. It hits the front of the rim, and number 8, Kwan's got the rebound.
Here's Michael Kwan's playing. I know he's a guard, but he's playing some center for UOG right now. They're dropping back into a 2-3 zone, it looks like.
Okay. So here we go back to.
Okay,
Well, now we got a number
there's
showing. We got
that's
some numbers showing on some of these guys' jerseys.
Some of them have.
We'll figure it out. But so far 0-0. We're 9:18 into the first quarter. These are 10-minute quarters. And by the way, these are FIBA rules.
Sure.
That we are playing in this league right here. So FIBA basketball, totally different from regular high school or college
definitely.
basketball rules.
I know it took me a while to get used to it back in my playing days. There's the over and back rules a little different on FIBA. They use the outside line, the shot clock.
And we got our first basket of the game. It's going to come from number 17, FD graduate Brandon Soriano with the pull-up jumper. That was about a 17-footer.
Yeah.
So Tritons come out scoring first, 2-0 in the first quarter.
Well, I think each team's just trying to feel each other out here, trying to go, seeing what's available. Oh, nice board there. UOG is going to really have to pound the glass tonight to.
Okay, Wu-Tang with a missed shot, and we got Quan going 1-1, but he looks like he's going to get fouled. And the foul's going to come on. We got the gentleman right there raising his hand, but we're trying to get his number.
some of those guys don't have.
Tough. Some of these guys don't have numbers.
Numbers on.
We're going to do all right with the University of Guam Tritons, but the Wu-Tang, we may have to do a little research here, probably as the game goes on, to find out who is who.
Oh yeah,
so definitely a foul.
Wu-Tang's standing back in a 2-3 right now, so expect to see UOG moving the ball side to side on this.
I know we got a number 8 there showing.
Logan's got a good look.
Hopkins with a 3-point attempt. It's off. That's his second shot for the game.
Logan's going to knock that shot down 50, 60% of the time, but he got a great look there. That one didn't go down, but I would imagine Logan's probably going to get up 12 to 15 threes this game, just with the way.
All right, we got another good pass.
Good pass, didn't get the layup to go down.
Logan again, couldn't quite get that basket right underneath. And we got number 8. This is, we got a 3-point shot.
Sometimes you got to call that bank if you're going to take that.
Number 8
UOG with
for
their
Wu-Tang with the 3-point shot.
Michael Kwan's going to get 2 free throws out of this, taking it strong to the hoop. Just with the sheer numbers, I noticed that Wu-Tang appears to only have 6 players in uniform tonight. That I would expect UOG to really push the pace on this to try to wear them down some. The UOG's got a deep bench, young legs.
Yeah, that 3-point shot from Team Wu-Tang was from Jazz, and we remember we were trying to get this guy's name, and we got it right.
Nira Tumarang.
Nira Tumarang. That's his name. Jazz yeah. Nira Tumarang.
Banked in a 3.
Yeah, so he got the 3, and it looks like Quan, number 8, is at the line. He's hit his first free throw to tie the game up at 3-3. We're at 7 minutes, 37 seconds into the first quarter, and we got a lane violation.
Lane violation.
So he'll get another shot.
Michael's got a nice stroke from the free throw line.
Yeah. I've also noticed that, of course, these lanes aren't really set for FIBA because they
true.
Right?
Is it not octagonal? What's the FIBA lane is going to be? I think it's 12 feet wide at the bottom and 10 at the top.
That might be the correct one then. It's a little bit wider than the usual one. Is it? Let's take a look.
It's wider. However, at the
finally, there we go. We got Logan Hopkins scoring his first basket here.
UOG, they're going to push the ball every chance they get. So, the pace of the game, which is what you want to do when you think you have the speed advantage, is really get the pace of the game going. That was Jazz looking to get another one.
We got another 3-point from Wu-Tang, and they knock it down. Another one. Now they're up 6-5.
6-5, yeah. Logan's got all
2 3-point shots.
Logan's got another look.
He misses. That's his 4th straight
He's getting
miss.
open looks. I mean, you can't ask for more than that.
One thing's for sure. Logan's a shooter. He's going to shoot the ball.
Yeah. No, he's not going to turn down a shot like that.
No. He's wide open. He's going to take that shot.
Okay. UOG going to man up here on defense. I don't see Wu-Tang getting too many picks set here, so that's going to.
We got another quick shot.
Here they come with
it's off, and here comes Logan for UOG. He's going to go up hard. Looks like there was contact there, but no foul call.
No call. Michael Kwan
follows up.
But, I would look to see Quan and Hopkins pushing the ball.
I'm thinking, I'm thinking the reason there was no call there is because Hopkins initiated that.
There's
yeah.
you know, FIBA basketball.
Right.
I mean, the principle of verticality. I mean, you can go up just because there's contact doesn't always mean it's a foul. And Logan, you know, he's going to try to draw as much contact as possible.
Here comes UOG. Logan from the outside. It's another miss from him. He's not in the heat
He's getting good
yet.
looks.
Yeah.
Those will fall
Yeah.
later in the game for him. But no, I mean, it's a positive sign for UOG.
Yeah, we got another 3-point shot from Wu-Tang. It's going to hit the top of the scoreboard on the top of the backboard, so that's out of bounds. It's going to go back to University of Guam. And so far, pretty good close game, 7-6. And University of Guam.
It is. I would fully expect Logan's had 3 very good looks from 3 that when those start falling, you know, I think that UOG, the faster the pace of this game goes, the more it's going to favor them. So, you know, I mean, you're looking at
Here we go. Quan from the outside. It's off. Wu-Tang with the rebound.
Doing a good job on the boards. I mean, if you can hold a team to one and done, you're going to have a lot of success. Yeah, I'm thinking conditioning is going to be a factor here as we get later in this game.
And it looks like the University Tritons have got a couple of new players into the game. We got Harold Gerlin, number 16, a Simon Sanchez grad.
2019 Sanchez grad, yeah.
Sharks.
Yeah, played 4 years of college basketball.
Earlier graduate, number 11. That's Aaron Castro.
Aaron Castro.
Another Sanchez Shark on the floor for the
class
University of Guam Tritons.
2016, maybe 17.
Yeah.
There, but
I'm thinking 2017 for Aaron Castro.
Aaron Castro,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And then Harold was
19.
Harold
This past year, just recently.
Those guys played a lot of basketball for Coach Gino Hahn up there, and
yes,
very successful.
Under Coach Gene Hahn. But you know what? I'm just happy for these guys that they're able to continue to play basketball.
Yeah,
and go to school and get an education at the same time, and that's always a good thing.
Well, as Dr. Christ was talking about before, I mean, this is somewhat of a research in UOG athletics. I mean, I recall back in the 90s when several of our national team players, such as Chris Fernandez and Lloyd Lagutang, Eddie Pelkey, attended UOG.
Those are your teammates.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Those guys were, and they played at UOG as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's
Fred, you know that's 20 years ago, right?
But, you know.
It doesn't seem that long ago.
You don't have to remind me of that.
Yeah. Well, we got a foul here. Castro with the first shot. It was off, but Gerlin's get the rebound.
Yeah. No, that's Harold's game. Pounding the board.
Get that Dennis Rodman pickup. You know, the rebounds.
Relentless on the boards in high school. I mean, there was games Harold had 15, 20 rebounds. He may not. I don't know what they list him at. He might be 5'11", but the tenacity that he goes after the rebound with is. You know, it's something that's hard to teach. So.
That's really funny how some of the heights for some of these players are put on the paper here. I know they were listing Harold Gerlin as 6'3", and we know he's about 5'11".
In basketball, sometimes those numbers get. They always thought of the story about Charles Barkley saying he was 6'6", but in his team photo, he's standing next to a guy 6'4".
Here we go. We got a turnover by Wu-Tang, and Gerlin again with the trash.
Harold's there to clean it up.
Another basket for Gerlin.
Another
number
rebound
16.
for him. Yeah.
Triton up right now in the first quarter with 4 minutes into it. 4 minutes left in the quarter. 9-6 is the score.
They're really getting out in the passing lane, putting a lot of pressure on this man-to-man defense. Wu-Tang's going to have to start setting some more screens.
Oh, we got a pretty shot there from number 7. 7 from Wu-Tang, and that is number 7. That's Julian Stewart.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's Julian Stewart with that bucket right there. Quan coming in for the drive. He's off. Another shot.
On the boards.
Here comes Wu-Tang.
Yeah, they're pushing it.
Stewart again.
On 2. You got to get to the middle.
A high shot. Drops in.
Well, this
2 straight for him.
Back.
Number 7 getting 2 straight baskets. Now we've got Wu-Tang up by
Wu-Tang's up 10-9 now.
10-9.
They're back in this 2-3 zone. UOG's they're gonna get an open look out of it.
Here comes Castro.
Okay.
It looks like he's gonna get fouled.
Let's see what's on. The free throw line, Aaron Castro, I believe. He's got a twin brother, Anthony Castro. That these guys were excellent cross-country runners. And
this is Aaron, and his twin brother was Tony. And Tony, from what I understand, is in the military now.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Okay.
Joined the military, so he's out there somewhere seeing the world.
Well, those guys We're always in excellent shape. I mean, they're just
Oh,
tremendous
man,
defenders on the court.
They were great. They were great.
Over the years,
Yeah.
we didn't beat Sanchez very often. We might have got him once or twice, but a lot of that was the defense of the Castro brothers, who just would run the whole game long.
I know that they made it in their senior year to the championship game.
That's
and
right, JFK.
They faced JFK, but JFK,
JFK, by the time had a
good team.
couple other guys we saw earlier tonight, Billy Belgier and
Billy on the
and that was a tight game, but Sanchez was just a basket or two away from taking the whole thing that year.
Oh, we got a double dribble on the Tritons here, and that's going to be on number 4. That's Jared Bowles, who's just entered the game for the Tritons.
Yeah, I believe UOG's already played 10 players, so I would look for them to keep.
Also in the game is number 14. That's Victor Jones Jr., number 14, number 14 right here in front of us.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got these new guys in. Castro, and then number 13, and that is Isaac Snively on the floor for the Tritons.
I'm not sure. Do you know where he went to high school?
I'm not sure. We'll find out eventually as the
the first game, I'm really interested in, getting to know some of these players.
Oh, yeah. We got a good pass.
Harold
underneath again for Gerlin. That's 6 points for Gerlin in the first quarter.
Always cleaning it up. I mean,
Tritons back up 12-10.
They're going to really push the pace. Aaron's going to push the ball.
We got another turnover, but it goes right back to Wu-Tang, and looks like our favorite name there got fouled. He's going to the line, number 8. That's that Jazz.
Nira Tumarang.
Nira Tumarang. The G is silent.
That's right.
Right, Nira Tumarang. And number 8 at the line. He's going to get 2 free throws. By the way, the officials on the floor are GBC's Roy DeRigi. He's down there
under the
baseline. And we got Faith Thompson right here in front of the table here in front of us.
Yep.
And on the opposite side, we got Dom. Well, I know Dominic.
Oh, yeah, Dominic.
Yeah.
So they're running three-man
three-man crew tonight.
I was watching the first game of the evening tonight was Anderson versus 4 Stars, and they were running a 2-man crew.
So for this TV broadcast, they decided to go a 3-man crew. All right.
Well, Harold taking it strong to the hoop again, didn't get it. But,
number 14, Jones with a miss. Bowles from the outside.
Those are all good looks. They're really hammering the boards now. Snively, I believe.
Yeah, Snively with a rebound. Looks like we got a traveling call.
Oh, it's traveling. Okay.
Yeah.
No, what you're seeing, I mean, that's UOG young legs. I mean, they're going to crash the boards hard. These guys, Coach Dana Holmes seems to be rotating them in every 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So.
It looks like Wu-Tang's got number 15 in the game now. His name is Tim Rodriguez with the ball right now. Going straight to the rim. His shot's off.
UOG still pounding the boards.
Looks like UOG's getting a lot of second shots.
They are. I mean, that's exactly when
they're getting a lot of second shots.
When you can, get more shots than your opponents, you're probably going to be more successful. How do you do that? By
Wu-Tang's just getting one shot off. But we got another 3-point shot here.
Is that a Stewart?
And this is, we don't get a number on this guy. So we'll find out later on. But that's another 3-pointer. And Wu-Tang back up with the lead, 15-12. So they've been hitting all their 3-pointers. Everything is out, like 4 3-pointers already.
Oh, man. UOG some good ball movement there against that 2-3. But I believe that Faith called it 3 seconds.
3-second call.
That they were moving the ball better. Against any 2-3 zone, you're constantly trying to, as Bob Knight used to say, distort the zone, get people to double cover areas, and that's what you got to do. Another
Stewart with a miss on the outside, but Wu-Tang with the rebound. Number 18 gets it, and he goes back up. Is fouled. He's going to the free throw line. Number 18. Number 18. I don't see an 18.
Is that number 10 out there?
Could be a 10, yes. We do have a number 10, A.J. Leao.
Okay.
A.J. Leao at the line.
Got rewarded for working hard on the boards there. That's one of the ways. I've been coaching high school ball for many years, and kids, I'm not getting enough shots. I said, well, there's one sure way you can get shots. Go to the boards.
Go to the boards.
A.J. Leao cleaned it up. And
there you go. Rewarded. He gets one. So now they're up 16-12.
You get down to these last-minute situations. I mean, UOG at some point can start looking possibly at some 2-for-1 maybe, or
Snively's got a miss there, so Wu-Tang gets a rebound again. It's going to be number 8 near a Tumarang with the ball on the top of the key. He's guarded by Bowles.
shot up. They could get a 2-for-1 here if they can get a shot off around that 30-second mark, but doesn't appear they're going to do it. They're just going to keep working. You know, I'm not seeing Wu-Tang. I'm not seeing too many picks being set. There's a shot clock
we
violation.
got a shot clock violation. The buzzer goes off. That means Tritons will get the ball here. Couldn't get a shot off there.
That was a good defense. I mean,
Defense was
UOG's
good.
man-to-man defense was really, suffocating there. And Wu-Tang, the way it appears that they may not have had as many practices as UOG, because I wasn't seeing too many picks getting set out there.
Yeah. I believe the Tritons are sporting a brand new uniform here.
They are. They look sharp.
Yeah,
Look sharp on this. It looks like they may be going for a last shot here. There's 1 second difference between.
Bowles
Oh,
from the
they
outside.
did pull up
It's
on
off
that.
the back of the rim. Wu-Tang with the rebound.
We're going to push it up. If you say, hey, get a shot up.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
that's why-
Stewart
That's why you always want to get that shot
at
up.
the buzzer
You know,
drains the three-pointer, and
I
just
think
like
that's
that.
the second three they banked in.
We're finishing up this end of the first quarter here, and Wu-Tang with that last three-point shot from Stewart, 19-12 to get them up here at the end of the first quarter. And once again, if you just tuned in, this is the University of Guam Tritons Men's Basketball League, and we got the first game broadcasted on television on PBS tonight, Monday night. University of Guam Tritons taking on Team Wu-Tang, and Team Wu-Tang out in front.
No, I'm impressed. I thought UOG was going to really try to run them out. Logan had several open looks. Their three has not fallen now, and sometimes there's an old saying about it's better be lucky than good. Wu-Tang has banked in two three-pointers
I
from
think they've
25
hit like
feet.
5 or 6 3.
They
five.
have. The three's
Five.
keeping
I
them
think
in the
five,
game.
Five for the game, 5 for
and
the quarter.
They banked a few of them from outside.
So Stewart's the leading guy there. He hit a couple, and then he hit a floater.
Well, once we get the stats for the first quarter, I really think UOG is out-rebounding them, but the three-pointers keeping Wu-Tang in the game.
All right, here we go. We got the stats for the first quarter right here in front of us. We'll look at that in a second. But, man, I tell you, so far it's pretty good. 12 University of Guam Tritons down by 7, 12-19 in the first quarter.
Okay, 19-12 now.
You know, the first game tonight was supposed to be the FSAG All-Stars. That's the Filipino Association Sports Association.
The original schedule, I think, had that on there for whatever reason. I'm guessing
so they got
there's an
bumped
update.
off, and that's why Wu-Tang is here tonight.
Okay.
And I think,
Wu-Tang's
if I'm not mistaken, next broadcast game, which is next Monday, same time right here again, it's going to be University of Guam Tritons taking on 4 Stars.
4 Stars,
yeah,
correct.
That'll be the next TV broadcast here.
Earlier tonight, Anderson beat 4 Stars 96-68, I believe. Anderson, it looks like they're a very tough team. But with the
KFC Bombers.
KFC Bombers, that's
won
right.
the first game of the
Coach
league.
Barnes has been up there for a long time. A lot of those guys are from Anderson Air Force Base, but KFC Bombers.
G. Barnes, he's been around a while.
Probably close to 30-some years, I'd imagine. I mean, he was here when I got here back in '94.
Okay, we're back to the second quarter action now. Man, Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang's
lighting up. They're starting out the way they did with the first quarter. A bomber from the outside.
Looks. I mean, I'm kind of interested. The UOG here really has to. Well, they got. That's
I'll give them a little credit. They might not be familiar with these guys, and so that's why they're allowing them to get those shots. Logan Hopkins gets his first three-pointer of the game.
When he heats it up, Logan
there
can.
You go.
He can
Logan
score
finally gets a basket and from the outside. Here goes Wu-Tang. Oh, there's a jump ball there.
Jump ball, I believe.
So it's going to go to possession.
UOG ball. I believe Wu-Tang had the first possession of the second quarter, so on the alternating jump ball. I think got Michael Kwan back in here running some point for him, and I noticed Justin Demla's in the game.
Justin Demla, FD
Father Dwayne
graduate, also St. Anthony Middle School.
That true,
Yep, Justin Demla.
Well, I would expect UOG to continue to. They really rotate their players. They'll run this group maybe 3.5 minutes, and then you'll see.
Well, so far it's been 3-point shots that have been doing it for Team Wu-Tang. They just missed a shot right there underneath. And
push it here. They're gonna
UOG
get some
out.
numbers here.
Hopkins with another shot from the outside. It's off.
Man. Yeah, Logan's still a little
Yeah,
off.
he's trying to find his rhythm.
Let's see what.
Here comes Wu-Tang. It's a miss, and
they got a runner if they
UOG
get it
with
up to
the rebound. Here comes Logan Hopkins.
Oh, my.
Oh, there's a foul.
We called that with the body. I think.
Yeah, there was a
There was
blocking
some
foul
contact
there underneath
I
there.
mean,
Yeah.
Gonna, protect the shooter.
Yes, indeed. And he is going to go to the free throw line. That's Logan Hopkins, number 15.
Well, Logan's a very good free throw shooter, 85, 90%. I believe he comes up to St. John's Gym, works out with us every once in a while.
So he hangs out there with you boys.
Every now and then. We had some fantastic open gyms last summer when we had some.
How did you guys hook up? How did you meet him?
He was a friend. He's a professional player in Japan right now, Morgan Aiken.
Oh, that's
Morgan
okay. Morgan
worked out with Logan. So
I see.
one time I was talking to Morgan, and
okay.
I love having those guys come in the
All
gym
right.
and helping our younger guys out. And last summer, and another three.
And we got another three-pointer
Wu-Tang,
from Wu-Tang, and that is number 3rd.
Yeah, they're going to get an open look down here. UOG is going to get open look after open look. If they don't make the threes, then Wu-Tang's going to stick.
That
in
was
the game.
Tim Rodriguez, number 15 from
okay,
Wu-Tang
number
with that last three-point shot. Everybody from their team is hitting
There.
threes. I think everybody's hit a three.
Points.
Yeah. So they got the lead right now,
here's a big difference
25-18.
in the first
Hopkins
quarter.
from the outside.
It almost got the shooter's roll. The first quarter, UOG was 0 for 8 from the three-point line, and Wu-Tang was 4 for 8. So
Here goes number
I believe that's Snively.
Snively, number 19.
No. Dean Blake.
Dean Blake, number 19, Tritons.
Yeah, he's really working hard on the boards there.
Yeah. He fought hard for that one, and he got rewarded. The basket went in. He's at the line.
I noticed that in the first quarter, UOG out-rebounded Wu-Tang 15-13, but with the way they were shooting the three ball, that's responsible for their lead.
And the free throw goes in.
Yeah, finished
it's
off.
good.
Three-point
Blake
play.
got that highlight on his
Dean
hair,
Blake.
too. And number 7, Stewart, going in. He's going to get fouled. I'm thinking it's on the floor. Yes, it is. Doriti calls it on the floor. That's right.
And that's number 8, Michael Kwan.
Kwan's got the foul there, so they're going to get the ball down in the baseline. Wu-Tang up 25-21, 4-point lead. I think this game's going to go down pretty good.
As long as they keep hitting their threes, they're going to stay in the game.
Wu-Tang with a underneath the basket.
Another rebound.
Got blocked, partially blocked, but here comes the Tritons.
Really
Logan Hopkins to the rim.
Logan, nice move.
Drive, and it's good.
Hey, Logan drew him up on they got to respect his three-point shooting ability, and once you can pull that defender in, then he hit the gas and got to the rack.
And we're gonna get a I guess that would be a pushing foul on number 17. Sorry, on a little too much contact there.
Yeah. Well, the refs they're calling it tight, and the players just have to adjust.
Well, he's kind of using his hands too a little bit there. So
sure.
That's probably why the call went.
Yeah.
You guys keep your hands away. Use your feet.
FIBA they let a little bit of contact go. They got the shot clocks down to 2 here. Oh my! And you got a run out here.
Oh, Kwan trying to take it up. Yeah. And he gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line.
Outlet pass by Logan, but that's Michael taking the ball to the rim there at the left hand. And
how much do you know about this guy Kwan?
Very little. I don't know. I think he's been on island 6 months or so, from what the guys have told me. I know this last summer, Michael Kwan, Takumi Simon, who else? I think they had the Fagurger kid out of FD put together a 3-on-3 team. And,
is that right?
And they looked, it was a FIBA-sponsored tournament over at the National Center. But I believe he played high school ball in Florida is what somebody was telling me. And
I've read a little bit of his bio.
College ball maybe back there, junior college.
When I hear the name Kwan, I automatically think that guy's from here. So I'd like to go talk to him and find out his background.
Hopefully at halftime or after the game we can.
It looks like we got missed shots on both sides. They're back to the action in number 8. Our favorite name there, near a Tamarang.
Near a Tamarang.
Yeah, near a Tamarang. Another miss, and here comes Brandon Soriano, and gets a nice roll. He scores it. I believe that's his first basket for tonight.
I believe so.
26-25.
Yeah.
UOG got the lead back.
Well, they're going to keep pushing the pace here. Wu-Tang needs to get a good possession here. They haven't been getting good shots lately.
Well, I think they've been shutting down that three-point shot, so I think they've adjusted. They go, well, we're not going to give them that anymore.
Oh, there's a little confusion. Wu-Tang wants
Rodriguez,
a timeout, but in
15, he's fouled by Dimla.
As in FIBA basketball, you're not allowed to call a timeout when it's a live ball.
That's right. We're playing FIBA, so the
I noticed
come
some
from the table.
I'll tell you, when I come over here from the States, being used to NCAA basketball,
right.
The FIBA
anybody
rules,
can call it.
Yeah,
On a dead
NCAA,
ball.
anyone can.
Yeah.
But I think there was a little bit of confusion. They were trying to get the timeout. Well, but they did get the foul, so
they're going to come back. Okay, so we got a timeout here, and if you just joined us, we're 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in this second quarter.
Second quarter, yeah.
Of this inaugural television broadcast on PBS.
Yeah.
University of Guam Tritons playing the team Wu-Tang here. My name is Leo Payamo, and I got my color guy here, Fred Peters. And what do you think so far, Fred?
It went almost as expected. I really thought UOG was going to use their depth to try and wear them down. Wu-Tang come out strong, hitting their threes. Hit 4 3-pointers in the first quarter. And as you're seeing here, UOG's with that pressure defense, they've made up. I think they were down by 9 points at one time, and now they're up by 1. So,
they've shut down that three-point outside.
They have. One of another difference, I believe, in FIBA ball, you only get one timeout per quarter, as opposed to NCAA. You could, in theory, call 5 timeouts all at once.
Take all your timeouts, yeah.
So
I know in high school you get 5 timeouts.
You get 5 timeouts.
You get 3 fulls and 2 halves, right? Now,
Correct.
I don't know what it is in NCAA. Is it the same thing?
NCAA, it is.
Same, 5 timeouts?
5 timeouts. Yeah. However, with the television timeouts, that's a big deal. Every 4 minutes.
Okay,
you actually get extended
okay,
timeouts.
so that's different when it's televised.
But now with FIBA, it's a 1 timeout per quarter and 2 in the fourth quarter.
Okay, we got Wu-Tang. We're back here, second quarter action. We got a
look to push
this
up
that's
again.
Number 10.
See if Logan can get to the hoop again.
AJ layout with a miss, and here comes the Tritons.
Peter Cruz, Notre Dame.
Back in, he's in the game for the first time.
Justin Dimla will be going back to the line for 2.
So, now Peter Cruz, a graduate of Notre Dame.
Notre Dame,
also a volleyball, I believe,
very
first
good,
team All-Island volleyball player.
Yeah, I got had the privilege of coaching him in an All-Star game back in 2018, and hard-working young man. I was glad to see him continue his career here.
You're talking about the year that St. John's won the championship?
That was that year. At the end of the year, so then we
won.
So I got to coach the All-Star game, and then you get to kind of pick your team, and Peter Cruz happened to be on our team
and your team.
But I got to know him a little bit, through that, and a very hard-working, very respectful young man. But I was glad to see him continuing to play here at.
Looks like Dimla missed both of his free throws. He needs to work on those. And here comes Wu-Tang. Whoa, to the rim, and it drops in off the backboard.
UOG
and
needed to rotate.
Still don't know that number there.
Some of these guys.
We got to get a white spray paint. Oh, Hopkins.
Logan again
from the outside, bangs in another tray. So now he's starting to get into it.
Hang around these gyms long enough. I've seen guys take the
same
white
guy. Wu-Tang, same guy. This time it doesn't go. Here comes Brandon Soriano.
Wu-Tang's not getting back on defense now, so
he's looking for Hopkins from the outside again. This time it doesn't drop. Just a little bit short on that one.
But he's really getting open looks here.
Wu-Tang. He hits it.
They're hanging in there. 29-29 now.
Nice 14-foot jumper right there for Wu-Tang. They're up. Tie score, 29-29
now.
So far, so good. A good game.
UOG's not getting enough ball rotation on that.
Here comes number 8. And a nice soft touch off the glass. It goes down for 2. 31-29, Wu-Tang up.
Same with it. I'd like to see UOG needs to get more swinging of the ball. They rarely ever else there. They did that time. Logan got an open look.
Logan again with an outside miss from the
he's a little off tonight, but he's going to get that shot almost any time he wants when UOG will rotate the ball side to side.
Wu-Tang also with another 3-point try. It's off. Here comes Quan. to the rim, all alone, hits
my.
off. Wu-Tang with the rebound.
There,
Number 7, Stewart,
Wu-Tang's
passes
pushing
it
back.
off. Oh, nice
Yeah,
assist, and back it goes down.
Justin tried to draw the charge, but he may have been in the, under the basket
Yep.
zone. Can't get too far into the rim
Wu-Tang with a 4-point lead, back up by 4. Here comes Quan, blocked.
a little out of control.
Soriano off. He's got his own rebound.
They're gonna
Soriano again. Another
rebound it
miss.
again.
Soriano again.
Man,
He's off. That's 3 straight.
yeah,
Wu-Tang's got the
shooting's
got the
on, but I'd give you UOG if they can
from
get
the outside. Short.
they got some runners here if they get their head up. 3-on-1.
Hopkins with the rebound. He's back to
Yeah, you
Soriano.
gotta-
This
there you go.
time it
Brandon
goes
got that
in.
one to go down.
All right. He's got confidence in that shot.
Yeah. No,
There you
Brandon's a good
Yeah,
shooter.
yeah.
I believe he played here in the championship game
Yes, he did
this
for
year.
FD.
For FD, too.
Yeah, against St. Paul.
St. Paul, I
Yeah.
believe, got FD by a couple. But
Yeah,
Brandon's
yes.
a quality player.
Yes.
Yeah, Logan's really pushing the ball up now.
Hopkins straight to the rim
Notice
for the
that,
layup, right through
some
the
of the
defense.
Some of the Wu-Tang guys are starting to walk back on defense.
Looks like
so,
fatigue is starting to
it's,
set in for
it
them because
definitely
they're
is.
short bench. And that's probably going to extend into the second half of the game.
There's Wade. Logan's going to push it again. I would look for Coach Holmes is going to bring 3 more guys in here. Brandon, another open jumper.
Brandon,
Yeah.
2 in a row.
Very good.
I think he heard me say 4 missed shots. He goes,
They're
wait a
gonna
minute, I
go
heard Leo say that. I'm going to
inside.
have to put a
Yeah.
couple in here. There you go.
Yeah. I see 3 guys
And
ready
the
to come into the
product
game.
out of Malesso, Guam.
Is that where he's
Yeah,
home?
that's where he's
Okay.
home. Yeah, his whole
that's
family's
where-
from Maritzo. Yep.
When they got
His
home, gotta
roots
travel here.
are deep down in Malesso way.
Down south. Huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, very
Him
good.
and I don't know if
player.
you remember DeAndre Cruz.
Yeah,
they're
DeAndre.
both
Are they
from,
both?
they're both from Maritzo. They're both from
Oh.
Malesso. Southern boys. Yeah. Good athletes.
Very
Very
good.
very good
Tremendous athletes.
Yeah.
DeAndre played
Football.
football, basketball.
All-star
Probably could have
football
played
player.
anything he wanted.
So what do you think, DeAndre Cruz? Do you think he was a better football player or a better basketball player? Just kidding.
You know, I had high hopes. I think he may still be playing in college. He did go to San Jose State, and then
Yeah.
somebody told me that he transferred. But there again,
I think I saw him in the summer
Was he
when they
back?
had the
Okay.
preseason basketball.
okay.
No, I'm
okay.
sorry, not summertime.
Oh,
When
in,
they had
January.
that preseason,
Okay.
yeah. I think I saw him in the gym, but I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where
yeah,
he's
it's
at
just
right now.
it's such a tremendous opportunity for all these. I mean, we sit here. I've coached high school basketball 20-some years, and to watch these kids, most of them. I mean, we go back far enough where we remember some of these kids playing at St. Anthony's or St. John's in middle
Exactly.
school. So
I mean, I'm just thinking Aaron Castro
Yeah.
was on. I mean, he was in middle school. What, 8 years ago?
8 years
for
ago,
FB
yeah.
Leon
Yeah,
Guerrero.
yeah.
Look at where he's at
And,
now.
UOG
These
for
little kids running around playing
you know,
middle school
Dr.
basketball.
Price and their athletic director Doug Palmer to make this opportunity available is just it's tremendous.
As well as I was telling Logan Hopkins the story about Justin. I don't know if I should say this story.
Justin Dimla?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I remember Justin playing at St. Anthony's.
He was playing for St. Anthony's,
Yeah.
and he ended up. He must have ate some bad food before the game was
Oh.
over.
Well, that
And you
takes
remember that.
from time to time. It's funny how you remember.
And so I told that to Hopkins. Logan, I was sharing that because I was talking. I was discussing, and we both said the same. They never saw something like that before in a real game. I go, yeah, me too. Until Justin did that.
Until Justin did.
Yeah. It was during the game, right during the game.
Oh,
right,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Here we
give
go.
a kid.
Oh, my goodness, Stewart.
That number is Stewart.
Okay,
number
we got to
7
remember this
again.
guy here, Stewart. I mean,
He definitely
the
can
first
play.
time, okay, maybe second
Julian
time.
Stewart, yeah.
I mean, he's consistently going to the rim
Yeah.
and scoring.
Oh, he's really getting to
So
the
we
hoop,
got to find out more about this guy, number 7.
Yeah.
Is he in the military?
I haven't
what is he?
seen him play
Yeah.
on the. Now, some of these.
Is he going to
guys-
school here? Because I understand that the way the Wu-Tang team got developed here was through the University of Guam Triton team.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but Eric
Huh.
Regis was supposed to be on this team. I
Yeah.
don't see him tonight.
I don't see Eric here.
And then there was also a Jay Casimiro on the roster. I don't
Jay
see
has
Jay
played
here.
years.
Yeah, so
for
I don't see them. But
Justice.
these all these
Yeah.
guys are new
Is that where-
faces.
okay. Yeah. So.
I mean, do you recognize any of these guys?
No,
No,
I don't.
right?
I don't. And I've known just about every high school
I'm
player that's
not. I'm
come
not
through
making
here.
excuses of not knowing, but seriously,
Yeah,
I mean, we've been
yeah.
around. We don't know these guys.
I mean, all those, as much as we're around the courts.
Yeah.
But they did get 6 teams. Mr. Paul.
But heck, they're in the
Spellman.
lead, 38 to 35.
Yeah. No, these guys obviously can.
Yeah. Here comes
Played some
Stewart
ball
again.
before.
He's giving to number 15, Rodriguez, number 8.
Yeah, near a Tumerang.
Near a Tumerang from the outside.
there's
That's
Rodriguez
short.
on the board.
Rodriguez gets the board. Wu-Tang. Looks like they got their second win.
Well, they're going to, in this situation,
Up and down.
they're going to run some shot clock here, I believe. Mike went for the.
Oh, we got a pull-up jumper. Oh, the bank
nice.
shot goes in.
Yeah, we're going to find out.
Forget the ATM. Use the bank.
That's textbook. How many times like use the backboard. The backboard's your friend. Tell him over.
I know, right? You hear that all the
over
time.
and
Use
over,
the
man.
bank
Well,
shot.
he did it, and it works.
You remember how we used to play the game around the world?
Yeah,
Remember that game?
there you go.
We
around
always
the
start
world.
with the bank shot, right?
Yep.
Always start with the bank shot.
Man, Michael Kwan getting back to the free throw line here.
Well, it looks like we got a minute and 6 seconds left in the first quarter, and
No,
Wu-Tang, 5
Well, I'm
point
impressed
lead.
with Wu-Tang. I really thought earlier they seemed like they were out of gas. They were
I know. They
walking back on defense, but they hung in there. Got a couple threes to drop.
Quan
really
makes the
working
free throw, the first of 2 coming up.
Yeah,
the
Michael's,
second one.
he's involved with our Coach Calvo and our national team program now. He
Is that right?
works out over there and quality guard.
Speaking about Coach Calvo and the GBC program, been getting notices with him about Guam's ranking going up in FIBA.
It's as high as it's ever been. What are we up to, 73 now?
I think so. And also that other teams that are now going to be competing in this FIBA tournament that they qualify for are beefing up their teams as well.
Yeah.
I think the latest post from EJ was that New Zealand has got players that are playing professional on the team.
We're in that particular pool. I believe we're Australia, New Zealand,
oh my goodness.
and maybe Hong Kong. We're an Asian team, but you can bet that between Australia and New Zealand, there's going to be some NBA guys playing there.
Without a doubt. We already know that what's his name is on that team. He played on the last team. What's his name? He played with LeBron on Cleveland. The Australian.
Dellavedova. Matthew
Dellavedova. And he played for. Now he's back with Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
He went to Milwaukee.
Then back to Cleveland. But,
so he's.
The Boomers. They're this summer they beat the U.S. team in Australia. I believe it was in Melbourne in a kind of a friendly. It wasn't part of the.
Well, the U.S. team didn't even do good in World Games.
That's true. I mean, a lot of their the stars stayed at home, whether it was for injuries. I mean, obviously, with someone like Kevin Durant's injured, Klay Thompson,
true.
On that level.
But it's okay. What counts the most is the Olympics, and
the Olympics.
They're still in that.
And this year, it's closer to us. I think the 2020 Olympics are in Japan.
It is, and I tell you, I hate to say this, but if you're planning on going to the Olympics, I think you're a little too late for hotel arrangements.
I'm sure that
I'm sure everything is
there's
booked at this
years
point
in advance.
Yeah, I'm sure, man. It's going to be hard over there. But hey, you're right. We're only 3 hours away, so we'll pretty much be in the same time zones, and
we'll get to watch the games.
Not unless they shift it to accommodate the U.S. time zone.
I could see them doing that somewhat.
They have done that before.
I just know, when some of the, with our geographic locations, some of those events that are in Australia or, for that matter, even Europe, it's a little more television friendly for us.
Well, we got 8 seconds back here. 8 seconds left in the quarter here.
Ball now. Okay,
and UOG trying to get one more. Oh, it's off. And here comes Peter Cruz.
Peter Cruz.
Yes, right at the buzzer.
Good counting. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Peter
was
Cruz.
Really, hitting the boards.
There we go. And that ends the first half of
halftime stats. But I bet UOG is out
rebounding tonight.
Well, we got a tight one, 42-41.
Nice game so far. 42-41. Very simple. I had no idea what Team Wu-Tang was about, but now I do.
Yeah.
They're a three-point shooting team.
3-point shooting.
So far they've hit, I would say they're at 60%.
They were 4 for 8 after the first quarter. That quarter, they hit a couple more. So when we get the stats here, it's pretty much kept them in the game.
Yes, okay, so we are at halftime here, and the halftime score is the Team Wu-Tang is up by a score of 41. 41.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to take are we going to take a break here? We're going to bring Doug Palmer in for an interview? Yes, we are. So again, once again, welcome to the live broadcast right here on PBS Guam. And this is the Triton Men's Basketball League, the inaugural game. UOG Triton's taking on Team Wu-Tang. They're down by 1. So far, it's been a good game. We're going to swing over here and talk to University of Guam Triton Athletic Director now, Mr. Doug Palmer. Doug,
hi, Leo.
How you doing?
Good.
How do you like the game so far?
Well, it's a good game. It's a close game.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Logan Hopkins will get untracked and
he
hit a few three-pointers, and I think
might have a better second half.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get his shots going until a little bit later on. But what do you think about this team Wu-Tang? We didn't know anything about them, and all of a sudden, they're actually got a 1-point lead against the Tritons.
Yeah, well, they're athletic. Knew they're going to be athletic as Coach Dana was going to be playing on the team. And plus, they've got a couple of ex-UOG players.
Wait a minute. Did you say Coach Dana for the University of Guam Triton is going to play on these guys?
Oh, yeah.
So, not in this game, obviously.
No.
But on the
other 8 regular
You're kidding me.
games.
Did you hear that, Fred?
Yeah. He's going to play for them, yeah.
Wow.
And we got a couple, like I said, other ex-UOG players that aren't here tonight. There's some other league they're in playoffs that they're going to come out and play.
Yeah, we noticed a couple of names that we were familiar with on the roster for Team Wu-Tang. They're not here, like Eric Regis. We're familiar with Eric and
George.
Jorge.
Yeah.
Jorge, yeah.
George. George and Jay Casimiro. So, and because Fred and I, we really know the basketball community here, and we're like saying, we don't know any of these guys in Wu-Tang. But obviously, they're a 3-point shooting team.
Yeah.
I was just looking at they were 6 for 14 from the
6 for 14. How do you like that? That's over 50%.
And UOG was 2 for 16. But
2 for
as soon
16.
as when Logan gets untracked, I've seen him he'll hit 5 in a row. You know,
yes, he will.
He's that type of guy.
I'm hoping that tonight, that second half, that's going to happen. That could definitely help us if we can hit a couple.
Yeah. Well, Wu-Tang has been sitting back in kind of a 2-3 zone, giving him that shot.
Yeah.
So,
well, they only got 6 guys here, so they don't really want to get into a.
Yeah, we noticed that they kind of ran out of gas
a
little bit, but then they got that second win, and so I think they'll be okay.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to get an adjustment here with the Tritons coming out here in the second half.
Hopefully.
I look for.
But so far, it's been a good first game, first half. For a group that really hasn't played anybody before together. We only got 4 returners and 10 new guys, and it's going to take a little time. But this league is going to be tough. As we saw the first game, Anderson's.
That's
really
right,
good.
Anderson. Won by how many points, Fred?
I believe the final on that was 96-68.
But
Anderson
the
really.
4 stars is athletic too.
They're athletic. Yeah, they hung in the game.
They just don't have the depth that the
Anderson
Bombers
really,
have.
the depth, and Anderson really beat him on the boards. I believe that game.
And by the way, 4 Stars is going to be the team that will play the Tritons next Monday.
Next Monday night.
Again, televised right here on PBS. So you'll get to see Tritons go at it against 4 Stars.
And then we get Anderson right after that.
And Anderson right after that. So basically what's going to happen here is you get to see every team in this league on TV. And you'll get to
most teams twice, but everybody at least once, and then depending on how the playoffs come out, it really depends on what the seedings and things are.
Now the other 2 teams that are also in this league, because we had the 4 teams play tonight, this is a 6-team league, is Team Gatorade.
Yep. That's mostly the national team.
That's E.J. Calvo, head coach for the national team.
He's supposed to coach them, so they'll start next Monday. So that's going to have to be the favorite, them and Anderson, and then the rest of us are trying to pick up whatever we can pick up, from there.
But then again, we also had the FSAG All-Star team, which was supposed to have played tonight in this first game, but it looks like the schedule got switched around a little bit. So
they actually made a request to not start because their league is their Filipino league is just getting started.
Right.
And they really wanted to concentrate on that. This week is when it's starting. So I said,
okay,
we will move the schedules around.
Okay, so we'll eventually see them later on during the season on a television broadcast against the Tritons. But those are the 6 teams. We've got the Tritons, we've got the Bombers, we've got Team Gatorade, we've got FSAG All-Stars, 4 Stars, and then we've got Team Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
The team that is just shocking me right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's when we were a couple of those threes. I mean, unless those guys were taught differently when they banked in a few threes in the first quarter, I was like, wow, man, these guys
usually threes aren't banked in.
Normally not. But, sometimes the breaks go your way. Obviously, these guys have experience playing. I mean, they may not have practiced so much together but playing basketball, I mean, you always rely on your fundamentals. Go back to there.
Well, most of these guys actually play out at the National Training Center.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah, that's where Coach Dana kind of recruited these guys to play in this tournament. So they're out there playing against national team players, and so they've got some talent.
Hey, speaking about Coach Dana, I'm interested now to seeing him play because, so far I've never seen him play, and I've only read about his background. He looks like he's played a lot of basketball in the mainland.
Yeah. Well, you can see him play on Wednesday if you come out. They're playing on Wednesday, I think, if my memory serves me correctly.
Okay, let's see what's happening on Wednesday.
Yeah, well, I know that PBS is televised in one game a week, but what are the other? I know that there's games here
Mondays
on
and Wednesdays, right?
Monday, Wednesdays.
For now.
Mostly Mondays and Wednesdays. We'll pick up a couple of other dates.
Okay.
And then when we get to the playoffs, it's going to be like Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Okay, so
sometimes we have to adjust around the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse schedule.
Yeah.
It's not always sports here.
Exactly. You got to remember, we've got girls high school volleyball, right? The championship's coming up, right?
In a week. On next Tuesday, I believe.
Next Tuesday. They move from Friday to Tuesday.
It's going to be right here?
Yep.
Okay, so we got girls high school. Great. And so, anyway, a lot of things happening. I did want to say, Doug, that, we've seen a big boost in the athletic program here at the University of Guam over the last couple of years. What do you have to say about that?
Well, we are trying. Tomorrow we're going to have a little ceremony and bring out our champions of Triton athletics.
Oh, that's right. I read about that. You sent me the email on that.
We're going to have the Wall of Fame and the Hall of Fame, but now we're going to actually have 12 of our athletes put up on a wall here, life-size photos of the ones who played for us last year who are back, and that last year they were, some of the better players that we have. So that's going to be something that we want to show the current athletes that we are going to try.
So let me see if I got this right. We're going to have people when they enter the field house.
Well,
it's going to be on this side?
It's going to be dead center.
Dead center. So as they walk in the hallway, they'll have these
pictures looking right at them.
Looking right at them.
12 student athletes. And then we will rotate every year the 12 student athletes.
Okay.
I mean, you may get up there twice in a row because you're still here.
Oh, wow. That is totally cool.
But we're going to rotate them every year.
Wow.
We're going to have the Hall of Fame in December, and we'll add a few more name stuff to the Wall of Fame come December.
The entrance? Okay.
So we're trying to do some stuff. I think athletics has finally kind of taken over the field house now as far as it looks like an athletic facility.
Yeah. And talking with Dr. Kreis earlier, I mean, he was telling us about some of the other plans coming up, maybe not necessarily with the field house. He was mentioning things like possibly baseball and possibly.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you. What about the baseball? Because UOG had one time. They had a great baseball program.
Get me through another week, and there's going to be an announcement coming.
All right, okay. All right, you got it. Well, hey, Doug, I want to thank you for coming by and sharing some of your thoughts on what's happening here with this league. And we're going to get back to the second half of this action. Good luck to the Tritons. And of course,
I think we're going to win this one.
Okay, and of course, we'll get you back here at another time.
All right.
Talk more about what's happening here.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. All right, that's Doug Palmer.
Thank you, Doug.
University of Guam Triton's athletic director. We just got through talking to him, and we're getting ready to get back into second half action right here at the University of Guam Fieldhouse. Again, you got a live broadcast here from PBS. My name is Leo Pema doing play-by-play. I've got my color guy, Mr. Fred Peters. And, wow, 42-41.
Yeah, I mean, can't be any closer than that. I really think UOG is going to try to keep pushing this pace, and, but Wu-Tang, if they continue doing what they do, hanging in there. I was looking over the stats a little bit. One of the way UOG is staying in there, they've out-rebounded Wu-Tang 35-21. So
that was the edge they had.
That was the edge.
Okay.
When you can get basically
but they definitely
14 extra possessions.
They were down on their three-point shooting.
Yeah, about the
3-point shooting. 14 for Wu-Tang, you said.
Yeah.
Wow,
so,
that's good. I mean, I'm thinking 40% is good. Those guys, that's like over 50.
Looks like they're coming out some pressure D here.
So here we
Michael
go.
Kwan going to pressure up.
It looks like, UOG kind of played a zone, didn't they?
Yeah, they got it to go in. I really think Logan may have been under the basket on that. I mean, tried to take the charge. But,
Number 7.
Yeah.
Stewart. D. Oh, Logan starting off with a 3-point shot.
We were
second half.
Just talking to Mr.
Doug
athletic
Palmer.
Director Palmer. He got to get Logan.
We're going to win. That's what he said.
Comes out. Logan hits
there
a three.
There we go. Back to the action, and it's
Oh,
a
they
tie
got a-
ball game, 44-44. We just started the second half, and we got a basket from Wu-Tang. That's number 10.
Is that Rodriguez, I believe?
No,
Or
number
is it-
10. That is A.J.
Oh,
Leao.
it's Leo.
Logan's
got another look.
from the
He's
outside
on.
on his second
He's
one. You
on.
were right. Once he gets it going.
I've seen him get in that move.
Whoa.
Get in that groove where.
Yeah.
And you can bet next time down they're going to give him a look. Wu-Tang better be ready for it.
Oh,
taking it to the-
Leao again.
Yeah, Leo.
2 straight, number 10.
Okay, now I see
A.J.
they're,
Leao.
Well, they're trying to play a 2-3 zone, and it's not.
And we
It's
got Quan coming
not particularly
back with
effective. Yeah.
teardrop.
I think what you saw there was the guy got out on Logan Moore to shut down the 3-point shot, which opened up the lane.
And here we go. We got Wu-Tang with the ball.
There
UOG's
it
got
is.
the lead. It's going back
Near
and forth,
Tumarang.
49-48. But we are in the second half, just at the start.
Yeah, every possession has been a score. That's a little bit off by Niramut.
Shot is
Near a
short.
Tumarang,
Near a
okay.
Tumarang with a
Now
short
they're going to push it up.
three
Logan
there.
should have an open
And here
look
comes
here out
Quan. He's going all the
Oh, he's
way
going to the
and
hoop, okay.
scores.
But yeah, they're going to keep pushing this pace. I think that UOG
Quan's
is
got
going to be
this
able to
look
open
like
this up.
you can't stop me.
No, no, he can get to the hoop anytime
Yeah.
he wants, I think.
Stewart with the pass inside to Rodriguez, number 15, and he puts it in. There you go.
Wu-Tang's doing, they're doing some things to keep him in the game. I don't necessarily see them running the shot clock.
Here's Soriano
Uh-oh.
on the right
That
side.
one,
Shots off. Here
that
comes
was off.
Wu-Tang. An outlet pass. He's going straight to the rack. It looks like
and he's
Quan
gonna
with the
He's
foul.
going to go to the free throw line on this
Yeah.
one.
Got him on the
Let
arm.
me see how many Michael Quan.
All right, here we are. We're back here at the PBS
Yeah,
live
it does,
basketball game, and University of Guam Tritons in front, 51-50 right now, with a 1-point lead.
We
And
may
we got
have
Team
to.
Wu-Tang up at the.
That is Michael Kwan's third foul, so we
Uh-oh.
might have to keep an
He's in
eye
there,
on that.
yeah.
He's got 3
Well,
now.
it's FIBA, so it's 5, right?
Five, yes,
Five
yes,
fouls.
it is
You're out.
5.
Yeah, 5 fouls FIBA.
So I would
it's
look
not
for
the
maybe
NBA where you get 6.
Yeah, correct.
5 fouls, you're done. So here we go. Got a tie ball game, 51-51.
51-51,
Nice game so far.
Come out with a kind of a scoring flurry there.
Yeah.
Every team.
We got official Faith Thompson here peeking in at our table here with a little smirk on his face. He knows he's on TV.
Faith is a FIBA referee. I believe
He's a part of the GBC
he
crew,
went
yes.
to
Yeah.
Samoa
just
this summer. He
recently,
refereed the.
yes, he did.
but,
He was
no,
one of the
he's,
crew that went down. Him and Dom.
Uh-oh. That ball gets wedged in there like that.
Yeah. All three of these
that's right.
refs have international experience
yeah.
going off island and officiating out there in international competition.
This is the Triton League. It's the best league on Guam, so you're going to try to, you want to get the best players. You also want to get the best officials and have it at the best
there you
facility
go.
on
You
Guam.
want to get it at its highest level.
He's checking in with Dom.
Having fun with these
Yeah.
comrades of mine here. You got a 3-man crew going.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. And this is how they do it in professional basketball.
I think Michael's going to try to get to the rim
As a
again.
matter of fact, we got Quan there with the
Quan
basket
is
straight in. He's
going to
feeling
the
it.
rim, yeah.
I told you, he's got that look like, you can't stop me, I'm taking it in.
He's really being aggressive now.
Yeah.
I believe that's 6.
We got
He's already got 6
Leao with a
points this
shot.
quarter.
It's out. Trying to go for that shot there. And
Logan's
we got
got another
Hopkins.
look there.
A 3-point attempt.
Brandon
Soriano back
Soriano.
up, and he's got the basket
Yeah, that
underneath.
says they're up by 4 now. So
University of Guam up
University of Guam
55
got
to
those-
51 now.
got those young legs.
And it looks like we got Hernandez working down at the baseline. Here we go. A
Nice jump hook.
jump hook.
That's some
That is-
fundamental basketball
that
there.
is, who is that guy? I got where did he come
number
from?
15. Is that
No, I know. He's
he's not on the.
he's Tim Rodriguez.
Oh,
is
they got
his
a-
name. Who is that?
The guy with no number. I don't know what his name is. But they hit another three.
But that was the Triton that hit that shot, didn't it?
What's it?
Who was
that?
Was that Quan? Okay,
It must have been Mike. Okay.
missed,
I was looking at the guy
Okay.
backpedaling there.
All right, we got 58-53. University of Guam up right now on Team Wu-Tang.
There we
And
go.
they've got the ball.
We're going to push it up
Here
again.
comes Quan again. Let's see what he does.
Logan's got another look.
Logan Hopkins.
Is that three? I believe he's got 3 threes this quarter so far.
I think he's on fire now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it takes, right? It takes him a whole half to get warmed up.
You
right?
know, shooting one of those things. That,
Yeah,
but,
you go.
the first half he just wasn't hitting them, but he was taking good shots.
We've got
so.
a follow-up 3-point shot from Rodriguez. Number
hits the
15
three,
from
so
the outside. He can
hanging
shoot
in
it.
there.
He can shoot it.
They're going to drift and try to cover now.
Quan. Nice.
You notice that when he drives to that side, Logan's on that side, so the defense
And that was almost like a Michael Jordan move right there.
No, Michael Quan's probably the best athlete on the court out there.
I tell you, he had a Michael Jordan move there. Quan with the basket.
All right, they're still going to the hoop.
And we just got a little announcement. Look, we're going to have a coach interview after the third quarter. We'll find out who that coach is after this quarter's over. Quan from the outside, a short Wu-Tang outlet pass.
Runner.
And blocked.
He's got to be,
but
oh my.
looks like he's fouled by Quan. That's his fourth.
That's the danger when you leave a guy in with three fouls now. As well as he's playing, I believe, okay, Wu-Tang's going to use their timeout about halfway here.
Timeout, or is there
But
a sub? It looks like
they're probably going to have to sit
all right, so we're going to
Michael
get a
Quan out.
timeout here. 5:09 left in the third quarter, and we got the University going Triton men's up 63-58. Looks like the game is turning back and forth, back and forth.
They're shooting that in that 5 minutes. What did UOG scored 22 points in 5 minutes there? That's a
so we got a totally different offense here in the third quarter compared to.
Well, their shots are falling.
Yeah.
Logan's already got 3 3-pointers. Michael Quan is going to the hole, very hard, and it kind of turned the tide of the game here. However, that's with Michael picking up his fourth foul. It's just something they're going to have to, get through here for a little bit.
Well, the that's going to be a problem. I'm looking at Quan, and some of those fouls that he's picking up are just unnecessary to me. Unnecessary fouls.
On that last
defense
one,
a little bit better. And if you got 3 fouls, you're gonna have
sometimes you got to get away.
Yeah,
get away.
You got to get away a little bit, and that you can't be doing the same things that you were doing in the beginning.
You don't want to take a chance on it. I mean, there's such things as learning how to play with fouls. Now,
exactly.
You got 3. He's such a good athlete. He wants to contest every shot.
Right.
But when you got 3 fouls, well,
you got to lay off.
Sometimes that contact. I mean, personally, I thought that was a good call. I think he got part of the wrist on that.
Well, to read, you got to look underneath right there in that angle that I saw. So definitely contact on the wrist, and you're just protecting the shooter.
So he's going to have to spend some time on the bench now and just be careful when he comes back in.
Yeah, he was starting to really feel it.
No, he was. Well, him and Logan had a nice two-man game going there where he would either kick it out to Logan or drive to the hole if the defense didn't adjust.
Wu-Tang gets 1 of 2 free throws, so that makes the score now 63-59. UOG up by 4. We're in the third quarter, 5:03 left.
2-3 zone.
Here comes another shot from Bowles from the outside. He finally nails one for the Tritons, number 4.
Notice what they're doing. They're swinging the ball from side to side. On the opposite side, it's going to be open. If it's not Logan, then it's Bowles.
A jumper from Wu-Tang. It's good from about 17 feet. Here comes Castro, dishes out to Balls on the outside. He looks like he stepped out of sight. The basket goes in, but he stepped out. It's one of those where you step back to get the shot off. It happens all the time.
But that's they're
You're
really
trying to get that
shot.
momentum, and you get your back foot outside.
Put his back foot on the line.
That's the problem.
And Roy Derigi was right on top of it. And
there you go.
No doubt
That's
about
his
it.
call. That's his call from that angle. We're back to the action. We got Wu-Tang, number 15. Rodriguez. Shot short. Stewart's been kind of quiet this quarter. Well, wait, just when I said it.
Right when you said it, he goes to the hoop.
He goes straight in and scores a basket. Stewart with another basket. 66-63. Tritons up.
Oh my, that one he
Hopkins with a quick shot from the corner.
Force that one.
Forced that one up a little bit.
Quick
look too.
If they would, be maybe a little more patient on that, they're probably going to get
that
same look.
Turnover.
Here they come.
Castro.
You got a 4-on-2 here.
On the break. Logan Hopkins
nice
with the layup.
Textbook. But they're going to try to keep pushing the pace.
Running the ball all night long so far.
Going with trying to get a little trap action. And
Wu-Tang going straight to the basket again. It's off. I got to get this guy. I didn't get that guy's name. Who this guy's doing a lot.
Oh, Logan
Hopkins,
way outside.
Way outside. It's off. Layout with the rebound.
when you got Logan's such a great shooter, you never question him.
Leo underneath, number 10, shots off.
There they go again.
Here comes Hopkins
there's
to Bowles. Bowles,
nice
layup with the left hand.
UOG is really pushing the pace now.
70-63, Triton's up. 3 minutes and 7
Oh,
seconds
they got a trap.
left in the
They got a
quarter.
trap.
We got good defense, but it's going to go back
They
to
got a trap,
Wu-Tang.
yeah. Wu-Tang's got to be careful. You know that cardinal rule: don't pick up your dribble right across half court. He got kind of caught in that trap that time.
Don't pick up your dribble after midcourt. And another thing I see a lot of ball handlers, especially in high school, is the guy goes to the base, to the sideline.
Yeah.
And you're just making it easier for the defense.
You're
getting a third defender
defense
there.
is using that, like a third defender. But, some of that's just it's knowledge of the game. And
now, there are some exceptions. If you're a great ball handler, right, you can get out of that one. But, man, usually you're going to get in trouble with that third defender there on the side.
Well, yeah. I think Justin Dimla just picked up another foul. Let me see. It's Justin's second foul.
All right, Justin Dimla in the game, number 20. And who else do we got here? We got Harold Gerling.
Get out on that.
Another three-point shot from
That's
Wu-Tang.
You better not help off on that guy. Yeah, they got Harold back in the game and Bowles and
66-70. Wu-Tang down by 4. Tritons. Castro 11 to the
nice
rim.
drive.
That's the Castro
Nice
I remember.
Yeah.
Since
He
FB
did.
Leon Guerrero days, that was the
He
number one move.
Did that to us time and
to the
time
rim.
again at St. John's. And I believe he played 3 years of varsity ball.
We're going to get a foul here. It looks like it's going to be on.
Who's
Could
that
be
on?
on Dimla again.
Didn't see who they called it on the.
Let's check it out.
Faith Thompson, the underneath ref, called it. So.
Yep. We're going to get a number here and find
Who's
out
it?
who it is.
Oh, it is on 1-5, I guess.
1-5. Who's that? Oh, 1-5.
Maybe it's Harold Garland, maybe
Garland.
1-6.
Yeah, okay, all right.
16.
1-6. Oh, we got a
nice.
steal.
There,
Castro with a
right on it
pickpocket here,
again.
and he scores
Aaron
his
Castro,
second layup.
yeah.
That's 2 straight baskets from Castro.
It's got an 8-point lead
Triton
now.
74-66 in the third quarter.
Really
2
trying
minutes
to,
left. Another 3-point shot from Wu-Tang.
They're going to run it up
Castro
again.
with the rebound. He's handling the ball, pushing it up.
Oh, Jazz is on it.
What's he going to do? Dishes it out. It's off Wu-Tang. They're going to get the ball back.
They'll get the ball, UOG ball. Let's see what kind of offense. I mean, Wu-Tang's standing back in a 2-3 zone, so if they can rotate the ball from side to side, they're probably going to get a pretty good look.
Ball's going to go back
Got
to
it stuck in the corner.
Tritons. I'm used to Harold with long hair.
He did. For most of
always
his
had
years
his
at Sanchez, yeah.
He had long hair with a
Yeah.
ponytail. And
Long
he finally
ponytail.
gets it cut.
Oh, there's nice plays.
Castro with the inbounds. Dimla from the
Justin Dimla,
from the
mid-range
baseline.
jumper, yeah.
Yeah,
A
that was
well-designed play. I
That,
like
that
that.
was like a 19-footer right there.
Yeah.
That's good. Good shot there, Dimla. He scores 76-66. Tritons up by
What they
10 now.
got here?
Wu-Tang falling back, and they're going to get a foul
they
here.
got,
2 shots coming
Is
up.
that on Jones? Number 14, Victor Jones Jr.
It is.
picked up the.
Jones with the foul. Now I recognize this Jones guy.
Where did he play high
I'm
school?
trying to
Did he
remember.
play high
Was it
school?
Okadu? I believe
Maybe
might
it
have been
was.
Okadu.
It looks familiar.
Yeah, could have been Okadu.
Yeah, so many of the with UOG given scholarships
Yes.
or partial athletic scholarships. It's
Yes.
a great opportunity for some of these guys
Yes,
to
yes.
continue their playing career. And
I mean, some guys just don't even go to school and still play a lot of basketball.
yeah, well, get your. I tell kids all, get your education and play ball.
That really is the key.
You
Education.
can do.
when you're in
You can do
school.
both. Yeah.
Focus in on your education because you need the grades to play.
Yeah.
If you don't get the
exactly.
grades, you're not going to play,
That's
no matter how good you are.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
And Doug Palmer and Dr. Kreis and.
Whoa,
I believe-
A.J. Leal straight into the rim for 2 points for Wu-Tang.
When,
76-70, Tritons up by 6. We got a minute left in the quarter, in the third quarter.
Minute to go. Well, UOG up 6 now. I would look
So
for.
far, it's been a good game. No runaways here.
Look
Both
for
teams
Michael
have
Kwan to come
gotten
back in the
big
game in
leads
the
at
fourth
some
quarter.
point in the game.
Harold's still battling under there.
Erling's going to get fouled. He's going to the line.
Back to the free throw line.
Yeah.
That's Wu-Tang's first foul of the quarter. That's probably very important for Wu-Tang. They only got 6 players in uniform.
Come to think of it, Gerling was on the same team with Castro, the twins.
They
playing
were
at FBU younger, but he was the younger one.
He's the younger one, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how far back he goes.
Yeah, those guys.
He's come a long way, but he's a good athlete. Both.
Yeah, yeah, he can play
football as well. Yeah.
I think he was involved in paddling as well. But yeah, fine young man.
Yes, very
Talked
good,
to him
well-mannered.
very well-mannered.
Yeah, very well-mannered, good, polite. Always good quality to have a student. Not cocky.
Exactly.
But then again, sometimes certain players, you just got to be cocky.
Well, it's whatever style.
Yeah, whatever
as long
style
as
you
it's
have.
not as long as you're not hurting your team.
There you go. There you go. That's good.
Harold's
advice,
just
Fred.
all over the
As long as
boards
you're not
there.
hurting
He's
your
still
team.
fighting for
Both Tritons going for the ball,
Yeah.
Curling and Dimla, but it's going to go to Wu-Tang. We have 44.7 seconds left in the third quarter here, and the Tritons with a 6-point lead, 76-70. So far, it's been a pretty good game.
Well, we'll see if some of these situations where you can
Yeah,
try to get like a
we got a surprise coach coming in for an interview after the end of this third quarter. We're a quick interview. We'll get him
on the board.
Just get ready for that. We're down to the last 28 seconds. Here we go.
Still a tight game here.
76-72. Tritons with the ball.
Try to get some good.
Castro at the top. In.
Oh.
Passes it back out.
It's
Jones.
open. Oh my, that was a little bit
It's off.
We'll see if Wu-Tang gets the last shot of it, or if they're going to push it up.
Can they? 7 seconds. Blocked by
Victor
Jones.
5.
Here comes Bowles. Oh, traveling.
They called travel. Okay, so 1.6.
Rev Thompson calls a travel.
Huh. Is that what
He must have picked up his pivot foot. That's the only thing I can say.
Didn't see it from this
He
side.
must have picked up his. That's the
there.
key. If he picked up his pivot foot, that means he traveled.
Well, at the end of the first quarter, Wu-Tang banked one in.
Here comes Stewart. Oh,
they got
right at
another
the
one.
buzzer again. And Stewart with the score, and that's going to end the third quarter with the Tritons up with a two-point lead, 76-74. All right, let's get to our little interview here with our coach. Welcome, Coach. You are the coach for UOG?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
That's all right. My wife is coaching Team Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
I'll be playing with them on Wednesday.
Okay. So, Coach, let's introduce yourself. Your name again, sir?
Coach Dana Holmes.
Dana Holmes, glad to meet you. I've been
Yes.
trying to meet you. I saw you earlier in the game. Let's talk a little bit about, you got a lot of basketball background. You played in the States as well. Just give us a little summary on that again.
Yes, I played college basketball at Sutherland Community College, and then I transferred over to Mercy College in Westchester.
Yeah.
So got some college experience and stuff like that. So been playing basketball all my life.
Well, Coach, I'm glad that you're here sitting in with the University of Guam team as the coach. I also know you're a teacher.
Yes.
Right?
Teacher at George Washington High School.
GW.
Yep.
Hey, all right, go GW Geckos.
Yep. Geckos.
And so what do you have to say about your team so far, how they're doing so far?
So far, we're getting up and down. Guys are getting used to playing with each other and the chemistry and getting their legs underneath them. Still got to get better defensively and contesting shots, but so far, I like the effort and guys are playing hard. So.
How about your play with your guy here, Logan Hopkins?
Logan, he can shoot it, man. He can get hot. So we definitely need him to shoot the ball well and play tough.
All right. Well, hey, Coach, I want to thank you for coming in and stopping by here. We're going to finish up the third quarter here.
Yes,
we'll bring you in
Glad
back
you guys
again.
are enjoying the game.
Yes, we will talk
right.
with you later. Thank
Yes,
you for
sir.
coming by.
All right,
Thank you, Coach.
appreciate it.
All right,
All right.
appreciate it. All right, we're back here at the action. University of Guam Cabo Fieldhouse. That was Coach Bowles, the coach for the University of Guam Tritons.
Yeah.
Telling us a little bit about his background. Yeah.
No, I'm looking forward to talking to him.
Yeah, we need more time to talk to him. We like to find out a little bit
as
more.
the league goes on, I know tonight's the
we'll get more
opening
time,
night, but as we
and we'll be bringing in more than just coaches. We'll bring in players as well. As a matter of fact, I might even bring in a ref to talk a little bit about officiating. You never know. Frank Cruz is the head of the GBC referees.
Frank is one of the directors.
I talked to him already, and gave him an invitation. Maybe he can come in and talk a little bit about the officiating.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, it's such. We're looking across here, and even the table. I mean, some of the things they supply in the stats, and all there's a lot of things go into this, but. It was a nice drive. Okay, well, we're tied.
Here we
tied
go.
up again.
We're going to start. This is the last quarter here.
Nice
Back to the
inbounds
PBS broadcast here on KGTF, and we're live here at the University of Guam Cabo Fieldhouse. And back to the
Brandon,
action.
Oh, there's a nice board by that number 15. Is that Snively? Or?
Number
There's
19.
19.
That is Blake.
Dean
Blake with the
okay.
putback basket off a Soriano
Working
miss.
the boards. Oh,
And here
Stewart's
comes
going
Stewart.
hard
He
today.
gets blocked by Blake.
Here they come again.
Nice block by Blake. Here comes Quan. He's back in the game. And another
Nice
finger roll.
drive, yeah.
Now, that one there, he looked like Scottie Pippen.
Oh, he's got a nice.
The earlier one was Michael Jordan. Now he looked like Scottie Pippen there.
Yeah, I was worried that Michael was going to get called for a charge there. But when he's got 4 fouls, you got to be careful on those.
We talked about
that.
that.
That's a smooth drive.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But no, if they can keep him.
Oh
my!
We got Leo again with a short shot.
AJ Leo.
And it
Wow.
goes in. The guy with the pink shoes. Yeah, number 10. He's got another basket. That's his second basket.
Working hard.
He's
there.
keeping the Wu-Tang
Yeah.
into this contest.
Well, we'll see if Logan can get a couple good looks coming up
Free
here.
throws off, though. So he ain't going to capitalize
my.
on that charity. Traveling, another
Peter Cruz
traveling call.
he lost his
Footing?
no, he thought that he was going to take the ball out of bounds on a miss.
Oh, okay.
It was only one free throw. There's just a mental lapse there. It happens to
Slight
young
mental
guys.
lapse.
But, when you get in a close game and then those little mental lapse in a 1 or 2 point game.
Nice takeaway on the rebound there by Leo. Stewart on the top. He gives it back to Leo.
Leo again.
Oh, he's off.
Okay,
Easy basket.
Yeah, Peter's still working the boards.
And we got a palming.
What do you call? Okay,
Yeah.
they called the palm.
Yeah, that's your hand cannot go over
I believe
a handshake.
they.
You cannot go over a
Right.
handshake is fine. Anything over a handshake.
Okay, that's interesting. From
That's
a
the
ref
rule.
standpoint.
That's the rule.
With in today's game,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously in the NBA, some players probably get away with some stuff, but by the letter of the law, I didn't realize it was
That's the
a
rule.
handshake.
Handshake,
Okay.
yep.
Oh, a nice crossover by Leo
Leo,
again.
another miss. He's going straight.
Now here, okay, they got Logan
Good
running
block
now.
by Blake. Hopkins
Logan's
from the
looking
outside. It's off. Stewart's with the rebound, but Hopkins
they're
with the
gonna
bump
call Logan
on the
for the foul
rebound.
on
He's going to
this.
get called on that foul.
See, it's just when UOG was having that first 5 minutes of the third quarter, they were working the ball a lot more. Logan,
Now it's
Michael
not.
was right. Now
it's
that
kinda
one there, I mean, it's kind
two
of forced,
passes and
but,
a shot. Yeah.
Logan, he has a lot of.
Oh, we got a
okay,
steal
here's-
by Quan. Back to
okay.
Logan to the
rim, good.
Nice.
See if they're going to
Good defense from the
keep
two.
up. Yeah, they're going to start pressuring up. Now they even got Peter Cruz up there now.
They're putting on the defense like they never put on yet. And here comes Leo.
Yeah,
It's
they
good.
broke the pressure there.
80 to 82, trying for the
They're really
2-point
trying to-
lead. This game is getting tight. Here comes a
And
foul.
one, yeah.
That
Logan's
is
gonna take it to the hoop. Who was the foul?
Nira Tumarang, number 8.
Yeah, Nira Tumarang, number.
Yeah, number 8. Jazz
so-
Nira Tumarang.
You get
number
Logan
8.
back to the free throw line. 85, 90% free throw shooter. So those are the type of guys you want to get on the line.
And he hits his first one. Hopkins.
We'll see if UOG continues with that pressure. They've been going full court pressure here.
That gets them up 83 to 80. Hopkins with the second one, and it goes in.
Good.
84 to 80. Up by 4.
Yeah,
7:54.
Kwan's gotta be careful.
Fourth quarter. We talked about that. He's still being
Yeah,
aggressive.
Man, it's
That's a tight one.
just.
He might foul out of this game.
No, that'd be a big blow to
Stewart from the
UOG.
outside. It's off. Quan with the rebound. It's an outlet to Logan.
See if he can take
Hopkins
it
to the rim
Nice
with the
drive,
finger
man.
roll. It's good. 86-80. Tritons now with a 6-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Keeping the pressure. They're going to trap out here.
Wu-Tang. Stewart on the baseline.
Nice drive.
Nice. Using the bank.
Still hanging in there.
Here comes Hopkins again.
See
It's
if,
off.
Peter Cruz there.
Now
See if-
Quan
Quan's
from
got
the
an
far
open
side.
look.
3-pointer. It's
Nice.
good.
That's Peter Cruz crashed the boards there, kept that ball alive.
There
and,
you go, Peter
Quan.
Cruz. If it wasn't for him, he wouldn't have got
No.
that shot. Good team play. Here
Yeah,
comes
I'm
another
gonna call-
unnecessary foul.
It's almost a foul out of frustration. Logan he got beat there, so it's human nature almost.
It
Hey, I'm just going
happens.
to take a swipe
How many
at
times
it,
have
and,
we seen that?
And it's a foul,
Yeah,
know.
how many times have we seen that? It happens a lot too when the person misses the shot.
Right.
Right?
Because you want to. I
And
think
then
Logan picked one up
you get
earlier.
frustrated, you miss the shot.
Let me see how many Logan's got.
Yeah, where we at with the foul situation? Okay, it's 6:52 left here in the
Okay,
fourth and final
Logan's
quarter
only
of this
got 2
game.
fouls.
And the University of Guam Tritons up by 7
Stretched
points,
it out,
89-82.
They were just
It's been a back and
tied
forth.
up at 76, and then there's come on. Logan's been taking it to the hoop. Michael Kwan hit a three.
But there is plenty of time left in this ball game.
A lot of
Plenty
time.
of time. See, you can never tell with these two teams. They've been going back.
Yeah,
I think Wu-Tang had an 8-point lead or a 9-point lead.
They
at one
did.
time.
Early they were up by 8 or 9, and then
Tritons also went up by 8 or 9.
They went up.
So it's been kind of back and forth.
I've noticed UOG is really applying the pressure here fourth quarter. So which Coach Holmes was talking about. They wanted to tighten up their defense a little bit.
So here we go. We are getting ready to come out of this timeout here. 6:52 left in the fourth quarter. We got the Tritons up by 7, 89-82. I'm Leo Payne doing play-by-play, and this is Fred Peters. He's the color guy tonight on this broadcast.
Enjoy being here.
Having a good time?
Fantastic. On a Monday night, man. I was enjoying a Columbus Day. I was off work today. And
there you go.
Come over here and
Leao on the outside. It's off.
Short.
We got Kwan with the rebound.
Push it up again.
He's looking. He's going all the
going
way.
to the hoop.
And
Nice.
completes it.
I believe
Finishes.
he's, Michael Kwan looks like every time he wants, he can almost get to the hoop.
Michael Kwan.
Good defense by Brandon.
And we got Brandon Soriano. Great
hustle. Good
hustle there. He bounces it right off the Wu-Tang layout there.
Seen Brandon do that time after time over the years for FD. Hard-nosed kid, always hustles after the ball.
Brandon, first island all-team football, first team
Right,
all-island
right.
basketball,
Logan, another clean look.
second team all-island volleyball. That's an athlete.
Oh, he can do anything. But
Yep.
some of there's players like that. If there's a ping pong league, they'd probably win that too. But he's a special athlete.
Yeah, he's good. Stewart
looking to get his own shot here.
We got a shot from
That's
the
a good kick
outside.
out.
It's
Good.
good. Wu-Tang
Gonna
from the
hang in there.
three. They're hanging in. 91-85. Tritons on top with 5:50 left in the fourth.
See if Kwan going to try to get himself. Okay, they're going to
He's
run
playing point guard
little
right
bit
now.
offense. Going to run Logan off a couple screens there.
Soriano,
Okay, so
short
Soriano.
shot. It's off. Sterling trying to get the rebound. Peter Cruz does.
Nice.
And he gets
Nice.
rewarded for a basket.
Hard-nosed kid.
He's strong.
They're going to have to. Jazz is going to get an open look.
It's off.
if they
Hits the back of the
Push
rim.
it up again. See if they can extend this lead to double digits here. If they can get a basket here.
Looks like Kwan is playing
Well, they're
point
gonna
guard here.
Look for him to penetrate and get a kick out. Maybe
He's going in again. And
He's
scores.
pretty much scoring at will right now. They
I
can't
think
keep
he's
him out
probably
of the
top scorer for the Tritons tonight.
lane. He's definitely. I think he has the last 6 points.
I think so. Here comes Leao, number 10.
Oh, a little out of control there.
Looks like he got a little blocked.
Did it? Yeah. Okay.
And here comes Gerling to the rim, passes it off to Kwan. Another basket for him.
Nice job. Nice pass by Harold. I mean, that's the way you draw that up. Draw the defense to you, dump it off, and
4:41 left, and
Harold's
Tritons running away
still
right
after
now
it,
with
yeah.
a 12-point lead. Kwan again. What's he going to do? Straight to the basket with the left hand and scores again.
I was looking
He
for
scored
this
the last
earlier.
10 points.
Yeah.
I think he's gone for the last 10 points.
Well, I think Wu-Tang's got a man down here, and when you only have
Looks like he's rubbing his knee.
I don't know if his knee or cramp. I mean, when you see a lot of times.
I think on that last drive he got bumped on the knee there on that one.
After over the years, I've seen people start cramping up at this point in a game when I believe Leao's played almost the whole game.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's only a cramp, but if not, they only have one sub. So.
Well, one thing about a cramp is that they say that Okay, so it can't be a cramp because he got up right away. They say when you have a cramp, you're down for a while.
Sometimes it.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's. I guess he's going to continue.
So it must have been like a bump, or maybe a bruise.
Possible one. That
bump on the knee.
That drive was a little bit.
Got hit on the wrong part of the bone. It hurts.
Hopefully he's all right. I mean, you want to, get out here, compete hard and everything, but avoid injury. Look like they're gonna
go
back to.
All right, we're back to the action here.
There he is.
Fourth quarter, 4:21 left, and looks like Wu-Tang with a turnover here. We got Hopkins with the ball. Harold Gerling gives it off to Castro, straight to the rim, but he's blocked. And Stewart with the rebound, passes it off. Wu-Tang from the outside, three-point shot. Off.
A little bit off. Okay, who they got? Okay, is that
Blake with the rebound. I'm sorry.
Number 13.
Amwan.
Okay. Logan taking it hard to the hoop there.
Oh, we got Logan with a basket again.
You know,
and
I
one.
think what happened here, the conditioning and the UOG, those young
to-
legs, I mean, they're starting to
starting.
stretch it out here. And, you know, that's hard to play. Wu-Tang doesn't have a bench at all. I think Roy Derigi said that their player fouled out. So they're playing with 5 players right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right.
They said one that he fouled out over there, so they don't have a sub.
Rodriguez
right now.
fouled out. Oh,
So they
Rodriguez
got,
is out of the game.
you know,
so
I
now
mean,
they're
this-
down to 5 games.
This
Yeah,
game,
5
I mean,
players.
depending if UOG is probably going to keep their foot on the gas. This may be a 30-point game, but it was tied.
It
tied
was a good first, second, third
first,
quarter.
second, third quarter was tied
Yeah,
up.
it certainly was.
I mean, that's just conditioning is a part of the game. You know, just little thing like that rebound right there. I mean, they're Wu-Tang, of course, they're going to be tired, and you start losing.
So we're at 3:48 left in the fourth quarter, and Team Triton, man, they just out on a run in this fourth quarter.
their defense-
Now with a 101-85 lead.
Their defensive pressure is really. They're going to have an open look.
Number 9
That's
from
off.
Wu-Tang. It's short.
Way off.
Air ball.
Yeah, those are when you lose your legs, you notice Wu-Tang's not moving the ball quite as much now.
Yeah.
They're trying to almost get some rest on offense.
I'm sure there's guys that right now watching this game and they're going, man, I wish I could be right there for Team Wu-Tang and playing.
Yeah, I mean, Wu-Tang
I could do it. I could do it.
Wu-Tang may need to bolster that bench a little bit. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see. I'm kind of looking forward. Coach Holmes is going to play for him.
Yeah, exactly. And he couldn't play in this game because he's a coach. And
Right,
that's what I
he's
wanted to
coach,
ask
yeah.
him. We found out that Coach Holmes will be playing.
He will be playing
for
their
Team
next game.
Wu-Tang on their next game, so he'll be in on the action. So they might,
Yeah.
But the problem is he won't be able to play against this Triton team. Another 3-point
There we
from
go.
Stewart from the outside.
another
It is
board
short.
by-
I don't think Stewart's hit another 3-pointer since the first half.
Rolls a little bit off on that. There's
Bowles from the
Another-
outside. It's off.
Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang
battling for
out
the
on the
boards
break.
again. Who was that? Oh, Fenderson's in the game now, number 12 for UOG.
Another
Yeah,
miss
he
for
got that rebound.
Wu-Tang.
Let's see what they're gonna try to
2:36
run a little
left
bit
in
of
the
clock
fourth.
here, but which is probably a smart thing to do. I mean, you got a 16-point lead, 2 minutes to go. Use your shot clock. Oh, Aaron's going to get an open look here.
Aaron Castro.
That's,
3-point from the outside. It's good.
Yeah,
Was that a 3 or?
that was the 3. Yes.
Okay.
Stretch it out. A little bit here.
103-85. Triton's just stretching that lead.
Here they come again. Aaron's going to push the ball. Little 2-on-1. You got Fenderson.
Castro again. Another basket for him.
Yeah, this time of the game, your object is just get the game over with. Don't get any injuries and get ready for your next game. Good contest.
Near a
on
Toomerang from the outside. It is off.
that. It was a good
And here
contest by
comes
Snively. on
Castro
that,
again. He's doing the same thing to the
Going to the
basket
hoop
and
again. Oh.
curling.
Fenderson's working hard on the boards. Number 12 just got in. All right. Is that Snively?
All right.
Yes. Giving some of the guys some time here who didn't get much time earlier in the game. But Coach Holmes is.
Oh, finally we get a
Knocked down
3-point
another
shot
three.
from Wu-Tang that falls down in the fourth quarter. 107-88. Triton still
come
up.
up with another one.
Stewart's with a steal here. Behind the back. It's
Yeah,
he
they're
gets his
still
rebound.
battling.
He's going for it.
Still battling. Oh,
Another
my.
try- hit the top of the scoreboard, so it's
Went
out
over
of
the
bounds.
over the basket.
Yep. Back to the Tritons. 111. We're down to the last 111 of the game.
At this point, you're just you really just want to burn the clock out.
Shoot the 3-point shot. It's off. And here we are down to the final 53 seconds.
Burning the clock out here. All right.
Another basket for Wu-Tang. That'll make it 107-90. 47 seconds left. And we got another player, number 5. That's Rosas, Cloyd Rosas,
Cloyd, out of JFK.
Into the game.
Very, very good years at JFK.
Yes, Cloyd Rosas from JFK in the game.
I remember he was in the backcourt a couple years ago with Alshay Grape.
Right.
Cloyd, Jonah Hahn was their center.
Jonah.
JFK always has some quality shooters. Cloyd, I believe, is only a He may be a freshman this year, so.
And we got 28 seconds left. We got a foul called here.
Kind of that situation when you're down to that, you got that 17-point lead, 28 seconds to go. I tell kids sometimes, hey, sometimes it's better just to let them go. We want to get this game over with no injuries.
We got 28 seconds left here. By the way, I want to let you know we're going to take a break right after the end of this quarter, and then we'll come right back, and we're going to talk. I believe we're going to talk to two players in the Triton team, Hopkins and Quan.
Probably Logan Hopkins and Michael Quan.
Yeah, we're going to talk to them.
Excellent game
right after the break, and then we'll close out. Yep. So here we are, 26.8 seconds left. Triton's up 107-90. And we're about the end of this ball game right here. The very first broadcast of this Triton Men's Basketball League. It's Monday, and then next week, Monday, don't forget, it'll be another broadcast right here.
Same time, same place.
Same time, same place. Same team, Tritons, but this time they'll be playing Team 4 Stars.
4 Stars, right?
Which had the earlier game.
We saw them.
The earlier loss
4
to
Stars.
KFC Bombers.
0-1 on the year now. And
Bombers are 1-0. Layout to the rim. He's fouled. Basket's out, but he'll get 2 free throws. 7.9 seconds left before this game ends.
Look for 4 Stars to give UOG a good game. They got a little more size. Max Capway plays for 4 Stars, and Max is about 6'5". They got some quality guards with Curtis Silva plays for 4 Stars now.
Curtis, that's right.
Action Aisha plays for 4
Max
Stars.
Kepway.
Max, yeah. So,
Okudu.
Desden Ficus.
Desden Fikes. Okudu. All playing for the 4 Stars.
Yes.
They'll be playing the Tritons next week, Monday, right here. Broadcasted on PBS Guam.
Same place.
And you can watch it. You can watch all the UOG Tritons games this season. 10 games.
10 games, yeah. 10 games
Triton
plus
games.
playoffs after that. So
and I believe that's the buzzer for the end of the game. So there we go, folks. Final score, UOG Tritons 107. Team Wu-Tang 92. We're going to take a short break here. We'll be right back. Stay with us with our closeout, and we will come back and talk to Quan and Hopkins from the Tritons. We'll be right back.
They say there are 2 kinds of people in this world. Those who find themselves and those who create themselves. Are you looking for purpose or deciding it for yourself? Will you plunge waiting for someone to catch you? Or will you jump and build your wings on the way down? Seek a path or carve a path. Wait for the future or build it. What is a school but a set of walls waiting for greatness? And who are you but someone destined to achieve it? Here, between the street and the jungle, against time and tide, we push and pull just like the currents. Our ocean of dreams will meet the odds ahead and rise above it all.
Okay, here we are back here at the University of Guam Cowboy Fieldhouse for the University of Guam Men's Basketball League. And we got 2 guys from the Tritons here. We're going to talk to them real quickly. Logan Hopkins on my left, and we got Michael Quan on my right. Congratulations, guys, on your first win of the season. How do you feel about your win tonight? Logan, let's start with you.
Pretty good. We started off rough at first, but at the second half, we started picking things up. We started gelling more. I mean, it's our first game as a team, so, just getting out the rough edges, and next game we'll be ready.
Well, yeah, you certainly started out slow, but you picked it up in the second half, picked up your scoring, and you guys picked up the defense as well.
Yeah.
And it looked like it turned out in your favor. Michael Quan, first time watching you, a lot of moves out there reminded me of Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. What do you have to say about your play tonight against the Team Wu-Tang?
Well, I mean, I'm more youthful than the other team, obviously. I started off slow in the first half too. Just like when the team picks it up, I'll pick it up, vice versa, lead by example. I mean, it all came together in the end, got the W.
Yeah,
that's all that really matters.
I believe it was that third quarter where you went on your run. I think you scored like 10 straight points, and then that's when you guys actually took off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so what's going on with you playing here with the University of Guam Tritons?
I reached out to the coach. He reached back out to me, and we decided that I'll come out here and play.
Okay.
Not much to it.
Okay, and both of you, I'll ask you this question. So here we are at the beginning of the season, first game's out of the way, but now that these games are broadcasted on television, how excited are you to be playing in live television broadcast?
I mean, it's pretty cool. I never played in front of, I never played on TV before.
All right. Well, now you're going to get the rest of your games.
Uh-huh.
Okay. How about you, Logan?
Oh, it's exciting. It's a new experience.
Yeah.
Okay, and one last question. What do you think of Team Wu-Tang? And you know that your coach is going to be playing for them, right? But obviously can't play against you guys because he's coaching. What do you think about
he's lucky.
What about Team Wu-Tang and their performance here tonight?
Oh, they're pretty solid. They're missing a few of their key players, but
I noticed that, yeah.
they still stuck around.
Right. It was a good first two up to the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we enjoyed the game. It was pretty tight up there. What about you? What do you have to say about Team Wu-Tang?
Not much. He covered it all. Obviously they're missing key players. They hung in there with us. It was impressive.
All right. Okay, well, I want to thank both of you coming by and great game tonight again. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you next week, Monday, for your game against 4 Stars. All right, that's going to wrap it up right here from the University of Guam Cowboy Fieldhouse. I'm Leo Primo. We'll catch you next week right here for another live broadcast on PBS Guam for Triton men's basketball. Team Tritons versus Team 4 Stars next week, Monday. Same time, same place. Good night.
They say there are two kinds of people in this world. Those who find themselves and those who create themselves. Are you looking for purpose or deciding it for yourself? Will you plunge waiting for someone to catch you? Or will you jump and build your wings on the way down? Seek a path or carve a path. Wait for the future or build it. What is a school but a set of walls waiting for greatness? And who are you but someone destined to achieve it? Here, between the street and the jungle, against time and tide, we push and pull just like the currents. Our ocean of dreams will meet the odds ahead and rise above it all.